Listen up. Sin doesn't stay small. It multiplies. It compounds, and it will infest your life. One compromise today becomes chains tomorrow that we cannot break ourselves. This isn't feel-good advice. This is God's created order revealed in Scripture. Today we're going to talk about sin. Romans 1:18-20 says, "The wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth," that truth being the Scripture. Even though God's invisible attributes and eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen in creation since the beginning, therefore people are without excuse. Romans 1:21-23 says, "Although they knew God, they did not honor him or give thanks. Their thinking became worthless, their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for the images of man, birds, animals, and reptiles." Romans 1:24-27 says, "Therefore God gave them over to the lusts of their hearts, to sexual impurity," Romans 1:24. "They exchanged the truth of God for a lie. For this reason, God gave them over to their degrading passions. Women exchanged their natural relations for unnatural ones, and men burned with passion for one another, committing shameful acts and receiving in themselves the due penalty." Romans 1:26-27. Romans 1:28-32 says, "Since they did not see fit to acknowledge God, he gave them over to a depraved mind. They were filled with every kind of unrighteousness, wickedness, greed, envy, murder, strife, deceit, gossip, slander, arrogance, and pride. They even invented new ways of doing evil. Although they know God's righteous decree that those who practice such things deserve death, they not only continue to do them, and those who also approve of them will also heap judgment upon themselves." And it's a cycle that continues, and you can see the degrading scale from the top to bottom, where it just started with holding God in a little bit lower of a regard, and it ends with all sorts of wickedness. And that's the cycle. Reject truth, darken mind, God gives them over to more and worse sin, and sin begets sin. You see it in individuals, families, entire cultures collapse